Today I really want to pop the hood on core training, and I want you to think about being more intentional with your core training. Often we just throw together 100 crunches, a couple bicycles in the mix, and we're like, all right, cool, abs are burning, core training's complete. And if you operate with that kind of thought process, you're actually missing out on a lot of value here and a lot of activation that you could be getting out of your body, which is going to transfer to better body positioning and all the different things you enjoy. So instead of rushing it, let's really slow things down and focus on some really intricate pieces of this. So we're just going to start with your traditional low plank. You're going to be on your forearms, and then I want you to think about setting those elbows right underneath your shoulder, okay? Oftentimes I see elbows set up here all over the place. I want you to think about elbows stacked right underneath the shoulders. As you lift off, I want you to actually think about pressing your elbows into the ground. So you're trying to move that floor away from you here. This is going to make your upper back a lot more active. Holding for about 10 seconds, pressing those elbows hard into the ground, and release. You might actually see my body starting to shake a little bit already. That little extra step of pressing your elbows into the floor gets your upper back nice and engaged. We don't think about our upper back during core training generally, but it's part of the process. So again, set those elbows, press them into the ground. You might feel that upper back lift a little bit and really engage with the floor. Pressing as hard as you can for 10 seconds, really driving into the ground here. This is a lot more active. I'm already feeling it a lot more than my normal front plank. Okay, so first thing, get that upper back involved. Press into the ground with those elbows during that front plank. Probably something you never thought about. We think about pressing the floor away during a squat. When's the last time you thought about pressing the floor away during a plank? Okay, go 3 times of 10 seconds of that focus. Just pressing your elbows, trying to drive that floor away. Next focus, glutes. Turn those glutes on. Let's get that lower body active. So don't forget our first focus of pressing the floor away with the elbows, but now stack up, press the elbows, engage the glutes. Now we're active up top and down low. Holding for roughly 10 seconds. Press those elbows, squeeze those glutes hard as you can, getting that activation, holding steady. Your body's going to start shaking and relax. Okay, same concept there. 3 by 10 seconds. We're not doing 2-minute plank holds, right? We're doing very small bouts of very active focus. So I want you to really keep that in mind. Really think about controlling your thought pattern during this simple exercise. Something we just kind of do and move on. And we're like, cool, that wasn't really that challenging. What's the big deal? But if you take that little extra focus, you can really get a lot out of this movement. So we talked about pressing elbows into the ground. We talked about engaging glutes. The final one I want you to think about is ears stacked right over your shoulders. So often we get in this head forward position. We might be looking up. I want you to really think about ears stacked over shoulders as that third point. We're going to do 3 by 10 again with this focus. I'm not going to do all 3, but I want you to mimic that same pattern that we did for the first 2 focuses. So again, focus 1, forearms hard into the ground. Press that floor away. Engage those glutes. Now we're super active. Ears stacked in line with the shoulders. So your eyes are looking straight down and you are squeezing and holding right here, being as active as you can. About a 10-second hold. And then you relax. Okay, so again, pressing down, engaging the glutes, ears stacked over the shoulders. Get that posture, that upper body posture where we want it to be. If you focus on just these 3 simple things, you're going to get a lot more out of just your basic core work. And the points that we just hit on apply for a high plank. Press your hands into the ground, engage your glutes, ears stacked over the shoulders. Same concept there. Any sort of planks with movements, you have to establish your base first. So stop rushing the simple, get more out of it, and you'll see more transfer to what you're trying to achieve.